A few shorts ago, I gave a sneak peek on having a delusional mind can cripple you. So now, here's my insight. So, the questions you should ask yourself is, does your current situation matches your thoughts? If you're really good at something, or you consider yourself one of the best, does your current situation matches? Do people seek advice if on your expertise that you said that you have? Do you lead others? Do you have a good impression on whatever you say that you're good at, that you're great in? Say you've been at a job or in that field, and you say that you deserve a raise. Are you doing the actions, or have you shown actions of why you deserve that raise? Are you before time? And are you the last to leave? Whether it's in your job or at a meeting, or if you play a sport and practice. Do you train others without being instructed? And even if you are instructed to train someone, could they replicate of your teaching, and could they replicate the results that you've taught that person? Another thing to ask yourself, do you go far and beyond the duty, and does your situation shows your success even as much as are you successful in that? See, these are the questions you should ask yourself. And if the answer is no to any one of those questions, but yet you say that you're the best at something, or that you're really good at something, then yes, you are in delusion. Now, if you rate yourself on your looks, right? And you give yourself a high number, right? Does your reality matches your rating? And sure enough, a lot of the times it doesn't. Now, if you say that your scale is high and looks, but it's not showing, whether someone says to you, oh, you should have this, or you should have this, or you look good, or etc., etc. But if you don't, if there's no contract from a modeling agency or a talent agency, you say you have talent, and you say you have these things, and your work show that you don't, then you are in delusional. Now, yes, there's opinions. You can say to yourself, oh, that's just their opinion. Or they don't really know my situation. Well, the thing is, they don't have to know your situation. They could just look at the fruits, and they could just look and tell. And also the words that you speak, it's a whole nother language. That's another weight of its own. And if you're saying these weighty things that can cause yourself to be overly confident and compensated, but then there's no proof of those things, well, those are just words and just fluff, right? Now, you can get upset at the person that's bringing the reality out, that's presenting the reality that you're in, just in case you forget, just in case you're not aware, just in case you keep telling yourself these things. And because of your delusion, because you're in delusion, you are crippled, because you're saying, without saying, that you don't need to improve in those areas that you say that you're the best in, and that no one can't give you advice in those things or even in anything. That is you being crippled. And if you're not careful, then it'll actually cost you. And it can make you go into a downward spiral, and then next thing you know, you're wondering, how did you get in such position to where you're either without, or no one doesn't want to be around you, or it seems like people keep using you, as you would, per se. Now, there are lessons to learn, and one of those lessons is never overbid yourself than your current situation. Now, it's okay you can speak highly of yourself, and most of you are saying, I'm speaking highly of myself, or I'm just self-confident. Well, if it doesn't match your situation, then you can't call yourself being the best at something. You could say you're good at something, but then there is always someone better. Now, it can be in perspective. And that's what it boils down to. Are you the best looking in your group? Are you the best in your league? Who do you get your comparison to? Because for you to say that you're the best in something, then actions will have to show why you're the best. And it's better if others say it. And even if that, you gotta ask yourself, which others are saying these things and what credit do they have? What makes it hold weight? Because if it's just the people closest to you, the two or three people closest to you that you already know, that know you and you know them, then that doesn't hold too much weight. Because they can easily hype you up and, in a way, put you on the pedestal. But if someone that you have not met before and they've seen your work and they esteem you greatly, then there's value. Then you have that. Then it's granted, I should say. And if we're not careful, then that delusion will keep you in a crippled state. Like, share, comment, and subscribe on more comments like these and videos.